Hey YouTube, what's going on? JM here. Welcome back to the gaming station. So today I wanted to do my balance change video, but I decided to do it in a little bit of a different way. I wanted to get some more people involved and do like a podcast style. So today we got the guys from Wanna Brawl on. We got Melik and Thomas. What's going on, guys?
Hiya. Thanks for letting us be in a video.
Yeah.
Letting you guys? Of course I'm gonna let you guys. You guys are awesome.
Oh, thank you.
And you volunteered, so.
No, I like the concept, and I thought, you know what, haven't done any of these ever before, so why not give it a try on the channel?
Give it a shot.
Cool. So there's only 5 balance changes we need to go over, so hopefully this doesn't take too long. I'm just gonna read you guys the balance change, and then you guys can give what you think on it, and then I'll chime in too. So I guess the first one we'll do is Crow. He got a 40% buff to his slowing toxin duration. So it went from 2.5 to 3.5 seconds.
I think I'm still not gonna use that gadget. No matter what they do to it, I'm still using the shield one. I just feel like the only game mode it's gonna be viable in is probably Brawl Ball, and he's not meta at all in Brawl Ball. So I don't think no matter what they do to that gadget, I'm still gonna be using the shield one.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't have Crow, so I don't really have that much experience. So Melik's probably the best one to answer with this buff. But I agree with him. I don't think I'd use that gadget as well.
Yeah.
But it's better than nothing. It's better than it was. So we've got to just take what we've got, really.
So I made that video about brawlers that needed a buff, and I think that Crow needs a full rework because I don't think he fits the game right now. The way his kit right now is. Like, he's got like super low health, and his damage is all done over time, but really this game you really want to focus on getting kills very quickly, and that's just not what Crow does. So yeah. I think this buff, I mean, it's cool that they're helping him in 3v3 modes in a sense, but like Melik said, it doesn't really work in any mode other than Brawl Ball, maybe Heist, but why would you ever want to play Crow in Heist?
Yeah, exactly.
So I just think if they're trying to buff Crow for 3v3, I think this is the wrong way to go about it. That's all.
At least they're trying, though.
Yeah. I mean, they should know that his win rates suck because they do. They're horrible.
Yeah.
All right. So that one's done and dusted. Let's move on to Piper because they nerfed her homemade recipe bullet range by 15%.
I didn't think that was necessary. I thought it was absolutely fine, to be honest. I don't know why they did that.
Yeah, I think the damage would drop off anyway. Like, because it has extra range, it would the damage would drop off earlier, well, or later. I'm not confused. But
yeah, it would drop off.
But you know what I mean. Yeah, so it was quite balanced, I think, actually. I don't play a lot of Piper anyway, but I don't really think the nerf is going to make too much difference.
Yeah, it'll still be usable. I actually think it's okay of a change because I think that homemade recipe, it's one of those things where it lowers a brawler's skill, so it's not like super. It shouldn't be used, in my opinion. But
yeah, I definitely get that.
Because you're basically using an aimbot at that point, and so like I know. Like a pro who's really good at Piper, they're gonna get someone close to getting killed, then use the homemade recipe and then guarantee a kill because their aim is close enough to the point where homemade recipe will do all the work for them on that last shot.
Exactly.
So
I thought homemade recipe would be OP when it first came out, but as I've played more with Piper, I've sort of swayed more to the first gadget for some reason. I'm not sure why. I've found it more useful.
Probably just because that first gadget covers her kit so well,
Yeah.
Just because
proximity is the main issue that I have with Piper.
Yeah, so if you can keep your distance, homemade recipe is better. But if you're going up against somebody like a Mortis or a Leon and you need that knockback, that's definitely where the first gadget will help you a little bit more. All right. So now these are going to be the bigger changes. Let's start with Surge. He got a health decrease of 9.7%. So I only got the level 1 stats. It dropped from 3100 to 2800, but that's at level 1. And then his main attack projectile split decreased by 25%.
So straight off, I completely agree with it. I don't know what your opinion is, Melly, but Surge has been really strong since he came out now, and he's definitely needed a nerf. Whether this is enough, I don't know yet, because I haven't had a chance to play him, but yeah, I think it's gonna be for the better.
Yeah, all over Twitter, I'm just seeing like esports people just rage at how good Surge is at the moment, and just it's. Hopefully, I'm just praying that it's enough, honestly, because I'm tired of seeing broken Surges everywhere.
Yeah, I'm joining showdown games, and nearly everyone is playing Surge, to be honest. And even in the championship challenge, nearly every team comp that we used had Surge in it, so it was like a must pick.
Yeah, he's definitely really strong right now. I think that they overdid it with the health nerf a little bit, because I think he needs a damage nerf, personally.
Yeah.
Or his gadget needs like full-on rework, because his gadget's very strong.
Exactly, yeah.
But
like, quite a few interactions with Surge has changed, I think. A load more brawlers can 3-shot him now than couldn't before.
Right, because that 9.7% ain't nothing to ignore, as far as health-wise. And then the projectile split, it sounds like a lot, but really it's not at all, because the projectiles only go like 2 tiles. So when you figure it's 25%, now they go 1.75.
Yeah.
So
yeah.
Ash on his Twitter, AshBS, he put up like a before and after video, and you can't even see a difference as far as the projectile split. So that's still going to be strong.
And that's not really where the main source of damage dealing is anyway, unless you have the star power.
Right.
And you're using that to like its peak.
Right.
Which is rare.
Yeah, you're using it when you're level 4 and you're able to just miss your shot, so you get the three projectile split.
Yeah.
So, and that's another issue I have, is that that's a star power that rewards you for missing your shots as opposed to landing your shots. And it's the same problem. To me, it's the same problem that Sprout had, is that it was better to miss your shots and get the bonus from your star power than to actually land your shots.
Yeah, that used to annoy me with overgrowth.
And
so much.
I don't really mind overgrowth anymore, because now it's only once every 5 seconds. So, I mean, if they did something like that with Surge, I think that would be better than keeping it the way it is.
That was a good change.
Yep. All right. So overall, I think I don't know. I'm not really a fan of the health nerf, and the projectiles nerf really doesn't do anything in the long run.
Yeah, I think I agree with you that a damage nerf would have been better.
Yep. All right. So then we got Mr. P. They nerfed his. I hate these changes. They nerfed his home base health from 2,800 to 2,200, which is a 21.4% nerf to that, and the Porter health got a nerf from 1,500 to 1,400, which is 6.7%.
I don't think this is enough, to be honest. He's everywhere in the meta at the moment. I was expecting some sort of maybe like reload speed decrease or something.
Yeah, they haven't really changed his main attack, have they? Or his health. It's just the porters.
Yep, it was all to his super. And
so I don't know if that will be enough. He still might be really strong, because he has been for the last month and a bit, probably.
What, longer than that? He's been in the meta
longer than that. Yeah, exactly.
So I think that they're doing it the wrong way of nerfing him, because this is all to his super. But the thing about the health nerf to his super is you could just place your thing in the back of you, and its health doesn't really matter. And then I'm okay with the Porter change, but they need to nerf Handle with Care, because that falls in the same category as Surge's first star power, where it rewards you for missing your shot. You know, and it gives him a 3 tile range buff. So it takes him from 8 tiles to 11 tiles per range, which is nuts. And
I'm hardly seeing anyone using Revolving Door at the moment. It's literally Handle with Care.
Yeah.
Every time, like 9 times out of 10, that's the star power.
Yeah, that's what I'd use.
Yeah, but it depends on the map too, because if you have a lot of walls, you don't really need Handle with Care, because you can just hop over the walls. And then Revolving Door, allows you to put an immense amount of pressure on an opposing team, like nonstop, because every 1 second you got a new porter spawning after they take the first one out, you know. And then that also plays into where you can put your base, because you're on a map with more walls, so you can put your base up a little further behind a wall.
Yeah,
his versatility is just
Right.
stupid. Like he counters almost everything.
So I actually, because he doesn't do a ton of damage, I think he should have got like an HP nerf, and then they should have reworked Handle with Care a little bit so that it didn't give him the full 3 tiles, maybe like a tile and a half buff. You know what I mean?
Yeah. I agree.
Yeah, I was thinking the same thing. If anything, but yeah, they should have done something with Handle with Care, because it's a little bit broken, because you don't even. Oh, how do I put this? I can't remember where I saw it, but a lot of people were complaining about that star power.
Yeah.
Just because it changes the way you play him too much, I think.
Makes
and
you
it
sit
just
back and just can't get hit.
Yeah, it's just a bit broken. And
Yeah.
so yeah, I think if they did decrease the extra range on that by a little bit, that would have been a bit more appropriate.
Yep, I agree with that. So, like, you know, nerf the range a little bit, and then maybe an HP nerf. I'm okay with the porter nerf, though, because it makes it easier to take the porters out, so that it's not quite as pressuring, and more brawlers can actually help deal with it.
Yeah.
What's the max health now of a porter? It's like just below 2,000.
Yeah, something like that.
So yeah, that's changed quite a few interactions, hasn't it? Because
yeah, I guess some brawlers will take one less extra shot to kill them.
Right.
So that will make it easier against him.
Alright, so now we'll get on to the last one. This one's going to be Gale. Decreased main attack damage from 320 to 280, 12% nerf. And then his supercharge rate went from 10 to 12 hits, so that's a 20% nerf.
that is a big nerf.
Yeah, much needed though.
Yeah.
I'm not sure what he'll be like now.
I haven't played him yet either.
Yeah,
I haven't
but
actually got him.
Gale has been really strong lately. It's just Gale, Surge, Mr. P. They've all been really strong.
Yeah, so they nerfed the big 3 meta brawlers. Well,
Exactly.
but did they do it the right way? That's the question. I'm okay with these changes to Gale. Yeah, I'm
Yeah,
okay with
we'll
these Gale
find out.
nerfs, because I always thought he did way too much damage for how many projectiles he could land and how easy his shots were. And then now it's a little bit harder for him to chain supers. I think he can still do it, but I think you have to have his stun and hit someone into a wall to do it.
Yeah.
I'm not
essentially a shotgun brawler without any damage drop off
right.
whatsoever.
Yes, it's ridiculous.
Yeah. So yeah, I think decreasing the attack damage was the right way to go about this one.
I think it was a good I think it's just about right, because he did, like I said, he did way too much damage. So 12% nerf probably is okay. It might be a little overboard, but they could buff it by like 2% just to, you know, tweak it a little bit. But I think it'll be okay.
I still think his gadget though will somehow keep him in the meta. Like,
Yes.
I was sort of expecting maybe a gadget nerf, maybe like a distance decrease on his jump pad. I don't know, just because I'm seeing it everywhere in Heist, and that's the main reason why people use Gale in Heist, just for his gadget.
Yeah, I was expecting them to address that and maybe, make a change to that, because the Heist meta has changed because of it, and it's annoying how you have to kind of adapt now to play against it.
Yeah, you got to hang back and wait for him to land. I do know Frank tweeted out something saying that they wanted to do something with his gadget, but they needed a client update to do it, so they can't do it until the next update.
That makes sense, yeah.
I was hoping that they would add something, maybe not necessarily like a range nerf on the gadget, how far it throws you. I was thinking they could do something like add a health bar to it to make it like an actual turret, so that you could actually counter it as a team.
I
After.
like that idea.
Or if they gave it just a limited number of uses, so it could only fling 3 people before it breaks.
Yeah, those are definitely
That way you're not
plausible options.
That way you're not fully reworking a mechanic of a jump pad, and then, you know, like I said, it gives you an option as a team to be able to counter it, or you just wait it out. But I think, the only thing is that, uses uses nerf on it, it would make it so that you still have 3 more gadgets to use. So overall, if you say there's 3 uses per jump pad, you still have 9 uses. So that's more than enough to destroy a heist safe.
Yeah, I think putting a health bar on it would definitely be a good change.
Yep.
Did you come up with that yourself, or did you hear it somewhere?
I did actually. That's right out of my brain.
Yeah, it's a smart idea.
Yeah, I've been touting that one for a few weeks. No one listens to me though, so it's okay. All right, well, that's all the changes. Real quick, congratulations on 1,000 subs, man. That's huge.
Oh, thanks, man.
Thank you. We've got a Q&A coming soon.
Yeah,
Soon.
I'm sure all my viewers are already subbed to you. But if you guys aren't, go check out Wanna Brawl, because they are great Brawl Stars YouTubers, and they're super entertaining, and they just hit 1,000 subs. Go check them out.
Thank you. Thanks very much.
Yeah, man. So thanks for coming on. It's a lot of fun, you know.
No problem. No problem.
Yeah, thanks for letting us come on.
It's a new experience. I actually quite enjoyed it, actually.
Yeah. Well, we could do more stuff
Yeah,
like this
it's
if you
nice
guys are
having
interested.
having a
definitely.
detailed conversation about it. When usually, you just look at them and go, "Oh, that's nice."
Yeah, normally.
Something I'm not gonna notice. Skip.
Yeah.
Then you move on with your life. It saved me some time, because normally I type up a whole script and read it, and it takes up 10 minutes, 2 hours of my life editing and all that. But all right, guys. Well, that's gonna wrap it up for this video. I want to thank everyone for watching, and I will catch you guys in the next one. Peace.